museum, an expensive golden egg.
What the? Okay. Hello guys. It's been 1 year. I know. Okay.
In a city's museum, an expensive golden egg covered in diamonds went missing.
Okay.
The museum workers noticed it in the morning and, of course, they immediately reported the theft to the police. The city's best detective started investigating the case. She carefully looked through the footage and identified three main suspects. Then she saw a handprint on the glass the egg was placed behind.
Yeah, I could see
Take
that.
a look at these handprints and at the suspect's hands. Who is guilty?
Okay. If I pause this, okay? So the first one is not so big, I think so. I think it's the first one, yeah. The white dress, yeah. No coat.
It's this person right here. Look, the prints of the fingers aren't full because something came in the way. This person is wearing rings right there, so it's
No,
their
it's
print.
full.
In a little town, someone stole an expensive silver collar for a cat, covered in diamonds and precious gems. The shop's
think
owner
that's
called the
amethyst.
police, and the investigation started. There were three suspects. Mr.
No.
Johnson said, "I came to look for earrings for my daughter's birthday. We don't have any pets." Mrs. Martin said, "I got a bracelet for myself. I didn't steal anything." Mrs. Tanner said, "I have no idea what you're talking about."
Bro, it's the last one.
The thief is Mr. Johnson.
Yeah.
There are cat footprints in his garden, so the family obviously has a pet.
Yeah, then why would he talk about a
There
cat?
was a robber in
Yeah,
the city,
that's-
and no one could catch him for several months. After another incident, the police saw the robber entering a hospital.
Months, what
They
the?
walked in and ran into two doctors. Which one of them is fake and is actually the robber?
This is too obvious. He's the second one, the coat guy with the
It's
scissors.
this guy, the one who's
Yeah.
wearing headphones instead
Why would he
of the
have
stethoscope.
headphones? In my
Mrs.
perspective,
Stevens
it
went
looks
on a
like scissors,
3-month
but
vacation,
yeah,
but
same
had her
thing.
workers coming regularly to maintain the house. When she returned, she realized that one of the workers was skipping quite a bit of work once in a while, going on an unplanned vacation themselves.
I
Who
remember
was it?
that.
A gardener who takes care of the outside garden, a housekeeper who takes care of everything in the house, or a painter who is coming to paint her house.
But like the woman, I don't know what she's. Yeah, she looks everything in the house. So I like the kind of like the plan is dead. How? That's what I think so. That's my opinion.
It's the housekeeper. Look, the houseplants dried out. Seems like he skipped a couple of weeks of work and probably only cleaned the
Wait,
house
he?
right before Mrs.
She's saying
Stevens
he.
returned. Do you think you can figure out
I
who the
don't know.
bride of this man is?
Wait. I can't see clearly. The first one is like this and which has a tattoo. Yeah, her. Yeah, she has 2 tattoos. I think she's it. I don't know.
It's this woman right here. Look, she has the same tattoo as this guy.
I
A
didn't
small
see that
city's
real
police
quick.
got a message that monsters silently flooded the town and now live among humans.
Zombies.
It's not a
okay.
problem, but the police decided to identify them all to keep an eye on them. Can you help the police identify in which houses the monsters live? Here's the first task. You see 2 houses and a vampire lives in one of them.
A vampire? I think it's like the house which is like, wait, I think it might be. I think it's the left one.
Which one?
Yeah, I think left. Left. Yeah, that's the left.
It must be this house, the dark one where the blinds are closed on all the windows.
Yeah,
Vampires
and
don't like sunlight.
And there's even like
Okay,
here,
the
you know,
next
the
task
light.
is to find
Yeah,
the house
that's
of
true.
a mummy. Here are two possible options. Which house does the mummy live in?
This is obvious. Just look at the toilet paper under the couch, under the chair. It's the up one. The couch and the with no laptop. Yeah, the couch.
This one. Look,
Yeah,
there
because
are bandages
they were
around the house.
Why would they be
The next
bandages?
creature whose residence we need to identify is a gnome. Take a look inside two houses. Can you tell where the gnome lives?
A gnome, right? I think it's the. I'll pass this one. I don't know this. I don't know how to choose.
Probably in this house. All furniture is smaller and placed way lower than in the other house, so it must be the residence of someone small, like a gnome.
No,
Now,
less
we
small
need to
than
find the
that.
house
I
of
know.
a centaur. Take a close look at both houses. Can you identify the one?
You will? What is the question?
Now, we need to find the house of a centaur. Take a close look at both houses. Can you identify the one?
I don't know what's a centaur. I think it's the right one. I think it's right.
This one right here. See, there are horse prints on the pathways to the house. The last one. A real witch lives in one of these houses. Can you tell where you're most likely to be bewitched?
I think it's the. I think it's the lower one. But yeah, it's the up one.
Did you notice this cute black cat? That's a famous witch sidekick, so my bet is on this house. On a cold January night, Delaney was found unconscious in the cloakroom when her best friend Jane came looking for her. She was at a house party with a bunch of college students. The police interrogated several students, asking where they were around the time of the accident. Allison said, "I was upstairs all the time, dancing with my friends." Liam said, "I went to a kiosk to pick up some candy for my girlfriend. There were only drinks and chips." Oliver said, "I was talking to a girl. She seems to like me." Who should have been taken to the police station?
The dancing girl. I think it's the dancing girl. Let's see.
Liam. It's a cold night, and he would need a jacket to go to a kiosk. And if he needed a jacket, he would go into the cloakroom to get it, and would have found Delaney instead of Jane. So either he lied or walked past an unconscious girl. Ronan
That's
Collins,
true.
a successful businessman,
Actually,
went
true.
missing. His family reported it to the police. The main suspect was Ronan's business partner, Jennifer. She had been out of the city, but as soon as she returned, the police knocked on her door and asked if she knew something about Ronan's disappearance 2 weeks prior. "I just returned from my month-long trip to the Amazon rainforest an hour ago. I haven't heard anything
Wait.
about it."
Wait.
Police knocked on her. His family reported it to the police. The main suspect was Ronan's business partner, Jennifer. She had been out of the city, but as soon as she returned, the police knocked on her door and asked if she knew something about Ronan's disappearance 2 weeks prior. "I just returned from my month-long trip to the Amazon rainforest an hour ago. I haven't heard anything about it." The detective didn't believe her right away and took her to the station for further investigation. Why?
This one's easy. So she said an hour ago, and I don't understand. I think my explanation, because she said she was only in a 1 hour, and she came, she said month long. Am I making any sense? No, I don't even know myself.
From the photos, we can clearly see that Jennifer dyes her hair. She says that she just returned from her trip, which was a whole month long. But her hair is perfectly dyed. Some roots would grow out, so she's lying at least about something. Esme was having a walk in a forest and
That's
got
really
lost.
deep.
But she found the house of a witch, walked in, petted her black cat, and asked the witch to take her home. The witch was busy operating on a frog, a rat, and a crow. She was using magical healing gloves, but she only had 2 pairs, so she needed Esme's help to figure it out, and then she'd take her home. How can she operate on all 3 animals with the 2 pairs of magical gloves, but remain sanitary?
I don't know. Snap it. Snap. Those infinity gauntlets. I don't know.
The witch should operate on the frog wearing the first pair of gloves over the second one. Then she should operate on the rat using just the second pair. Finally, she should operate on the crow wearing the first gloves inside out, worn over the second glove. Detective Callum had to travel to a small neighboring city where dogs were being kidnapped every night, right out of the house. There were already 4 of them missing, and all of them were living on the same street. Mila was kidnapped first, then Karma the next night. After that, it was Jake, and then Mr. Sniffer. There were just 3 dogs left that lived on the street. Can you figure out which dog is going to be the next target?
Wait. The first dog has orange, then orange again, then yellow, then green. I think the white dog. Yeah, I think it's the white dog beside the light blue collar. Yeah, that.
Look carefully at the dogs that were kidnapped, or actually at their collars. The first dog that was kidnapped has a red collar. Karma has an orange collar. Then Jake was wearing a yellow one, and Mr. Sniffers owned a green one. Seems like they're being kidnapped in order of rainbow colors. So the next target should be this dog, the one wearing the blue collar.
See?
Mason called the police, reporting that his metal safe box with his savings was stolen. He walked into his bedroom right in time to spot the robber throwing the safe out of the window and disappearing in the window right after. So, Mason wanted the robber caught, or his insurance to pay him the money he had lost. The detective came to investigate. "Did you touch anything in the room after the incident?" he asked. "No, I came straight to you." "Then there was no robber," the detective concluded. "Why?"
I don't know.
The robber couldn't go out of the window without stepping on the bed that was standing right by the window. But the bed is perfectly made. How is it possible if Mason didn't touch it?
That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends.
Never.
Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.